Keep that movement going. Bring it in, take it back. Bring it in, take it back. 2 more. In, back. Last one. In. Then now keep it forward. Arms are forward, small pulses up. Lift. Lift. Let me do that side view here. You can see that slight bend to my elbows. My shoulder blades are pressed down the back, so all that tension doesn't creep into the neck. You have 4, 3. Give it those arms are right here. You're going to bend at the elbows. I want you to lean towards the side. So it's way back and center. So I'm only bending that right knee. Center. Hips back. Chest is lifted. Back is flat. Core is tight. 8, 6. Driving the heel to the floor. 4, 3, 2. Now you're going to hold it nice and low. Small pulses down. My hips are back. Again, give you that side view. So hips are back. Back is flat. Keep that pulse nice and low. You have 8 more here. 8, 7. Good. 6, 5, 4, 3. Perfect. 2. And center. Reach down. Hips go way back. Weight is in the heels. Core is nice and tight. You should be getting nice here, guys. 8. And lift. 7. And lift. Good. Exhaling every time you shoot those arms up. 4 more here. 4. Lift. 3, 2. Last one. From here, both arms out. Second set, small pulses. Up, up, up. Again, small bend to those elbows. Keep that pulse going. Keep it small and controlled. Good. Shoulder blades press down that back, really lifting to the top of the head. 4, 3, 2. From here, bring those elbows forward. And I'll squeeze the shoulder blades behind you. Exhaling every time you open out those arms. And back. In. Back. Good. In. Try to make sure that those mics stay muted, guys. In. Back. In. Good. Give me 4 more. 4. And back. 3. Back. Good. 2. Last one. Now keep it forward, slight bend, pulse it up. 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 Small and controlled. Those arms are right in front of you with that slight bend to the elbow. Just lift, 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 lift. Keep that going. You have 4, 3. Keep it going. 2. Now we're going to reach towards the opposite side. So right arm reaches towards that left leg. Reaching down, hips back, center. Really reach the arm above you. Try to touch that ceiling and press those hips back at the same time. You should get a nice stretch behind that hamstring. Good. Reach. Reach. 1 more here. Reach. Now wrap those weights. You're going to bend into that side and lift. So bend that knee, lift. As you extend that leg, I want you to think of driving that heel through the floor. Squeezing that glute every time you extend. Good. Hips way back. Try to touch the back wall behind you. Give me 2 more. Last one, I want you to hold it down nice and low. Small pulses here. Pulse. Pulse. Good. That heel's glued to the floor. Let me check you guys out, see how you're doing. Good. Make sure you're not letting that chest drop. 8, 7. You look good. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Coming up center. Drop it down. Hips way back. Lift up overhead. And up. Down. And up. Good. Reaching towards the ceiling every single time. Exhaling on the way up. Looking good, you guys. Keep that going. Beautiful. We have that body warm now. Give me 4 more. 4 and 3. You have 2. Last one here. Good job. Let's go ahead and drop those weights. We don't need weights for this next series. So you're going to start in a turned out first position. So essentially what that is, feet are together, you're going to lean back, weight on the heels, naturally open up at the hips. You don't want to force the turnout because that's going to hurt your knees, right? You want to keep those safe. Natural turnout. You're going to take your left foot behind you, okay? My back heel is up, so only on the balls of my back foot. You're going to lift center, hands on the hips for now. You're going to create that diamond with your knees and press through the floor with that front heel and the back ball of the foot, okay? So curtsy down, lift up, down, lift up. We're going to full range here, down, lift up. And again, you're listening to your body. If anything bothers you, if the curtsy bothers you, don't go down as low. It doesn't have to be a deep bend. Keep that going. Down and up, down. Beautiful. Give me 4 more. You look like ballerinas. You have 3. You have 2. Now let's make things a little bit more interesting. You're going to hold it at the bottom. Small pulses down, down. Again, any kind of knee issues, if this aggravates them at all, take the pulse out. Just hold it down at the bottom so you have that nice symmetric hold going, okay? Otherwise, you're just going to pulse away. And as you lower, you keep lifting to the top of the head. You have 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now hold it at the bottom. As you come up, you're going to turn that left foot. So you're going to turn through lift and come right back. Lift. So I'm really driving my heel through the floor of that right side. So right heel drives through the floor and down. Press and down. Lift and lower. So far, so good. Give me 4 more. 4. Then we're going to jump right into a second set. 3. You have 2. Last one here. Now full range curtsy. Lift and lower. Lift. Again, now your weight is distributed evenly. So 50-50 on that front heel and the back ball of the foot. Lift. Good. Give me 3 more. 3. Should feel those quads burning. 2 more. Last one. Now you're going to hold it down way low. Pulse it down. Always remember that modification if you need it. Small pulses, inch up, inch down. Keep that pulse going. I'm going to check you out. Good. Lift a little taller to the top of the head. Really press those shoulders down. You have 4, 3, 2. Right into that tendu. So curtsy, drive through that heel. Tendu. Good. Pressing that right heel through the floor. Nice and low. Lift. Down, lift. Looking good so far. Give me 4 more just like that. You have 4. Lift. 3, 2. Last one. I want you to hold it here. Keep that bend of that right knee. Hands either on the hips or out to the side. I just want you to lift that toe up off the floor and drop it down. So you lift and tap. This knee still stays bent. Opposite that working leg is lifting nice and straight. Lift, keep that toe pointed. Lift. 2 more. Lift. If you can, hold it up. Hold it, pulse it up. Otherwise, if that pulse bothers anything, just hold it steady. Or if you want to work on your balance without the pulse, totally fine. You have 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and close it right back to that first position. Heels together, toes turned out, hands on the hips. So we're going to lift into that releve and roll the feet, bring those heels back down. So roll your feet up and roll it right back down. Every time you get to the top, press your heels forward towards me. All right, so you want to keep that turn out of the hip by pressing those heels front. 1 more at that pace. 4 and drop. 3, 2 more here. I want you to hold it at the top. If you can, give your small pulse here. Pulse, pulse, pulse. Any kind of ankle issues, you can keep that same pace going that we had before, going all the way down and up. Otherwise, I want a small pulse. Inch up, inch down. 8, 7, 6, 5. Looking good. 4, 3, 2. Hold it up at the top. Bring those arms up overhead. Hold. Lift to the top of the head. Press the shoulders down. Core tight. Heels forward. 4, 3, 2, and drop it down. We have curtsies on the opposite side. So this time, you're in that first position. You want that right leg behind you. You're turned out. You're on the ball of the back foot, heel of the front, full range all the way down, pressing through the floor on the way up. So down and lift, creating that diamond shape with those knees, opening out to the side so they're aligned over the middle of that foot. Good. Drop and lift. Drop, lift. Good. You guys are good. Give me 4 more. Full range. Down and lift. Down and lift. Last 2. Last one. Holding it down at the bottom. Small pulses here. Pulse. Pulse. And again, keep lifting to the top of the head like someone has a rope tied to the top. You're pulling you up. So really exaggerating that posture. Really scooping underneath that belly button in throughout that pulse. Feeling that burn the legs. Good. You have 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. From here, press through the heels onto the opposite foot. So left heel drives to the floor, and your tongue away. Good. So essentially, the way I usually describe a tendu is you're depending on the floor, you're pushing it out with your toe, and you're pulling it back in on the way back. Okay? 4, 3, and nice and low each time. 2, maintaining that turn out of the hip. 1, back to the top, full range, bring it up, drop it down. Lift and lower, lift and lower. Good. Shoulders down and back. Give me 8 and drop. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Here's where the fun happens. Pulse it low, get down low. Pulse, pulse, pulse. There it is. Remember, you're still pulling up at the top of that head as you pulse. Good, good, good. Give me 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Good. 3, 2. Now curtsy tendu. So you're tendu with that right foot. Bringing it back, lift. Really activating that standing leg. Drive your heel to the floor, squeezing that glute on the extension. Down and lift. 4 more on this side. 4, lift. 3, 2, last one. Hold it here. Lift and lower. Lift up and lower. It's not going to be a high lift. I just want you centered over that standing leg. So lift and lower. Lift and lower. 2 more. Last one, I want you to hold it up. If you can, pulse it up, up, up. Standing knee stays bent. Working leg is pulsing. The balance is an issue. You're going to hold it there. 8, 7, good. 6, 5, 4, 3, good. 2, 1. Bring it back to that first position. Going right back into that releve. Dropping it down. Press those heels forward and drop. Lift up nice and tall. Good. Lift and lower. Really work your way up as high as you can onto the balls of those feet. 4 and down. 3, 2. Last one. Hold it up. Relax the fingertips. 2, 1. Drop it down for work. Still working from that first position. So toes turned out. Again, make sure it's a natural first position. You don't want to force it. Ease those toes back. Lift up. Let's bring both arms out to the side. Press those shoulders down. They are going to be here for a while. So you're going to just move the head and drive to the floor. Drop and lift. Again, creating that dive with those knees. Right over the middle of that foot. 4, lift. 3. Good, you have 2 more. Really squeezing those inner thighs together as you straighten those legs. Now holding it down, pulse it low. Low. Again, any pulses hurt, you hold it there. Give me 1 more 8 count of that pulse. 8, 7, really reach through those fingertips nice and long. So you have some tension in the middle. We're going right back to that full range. So, plie, squeeze. Straighten those legs completely now. Full range. Bring it down and up. You have 4 more like that. 4. Lift. 3. Good. Really squeezing those inner thighs together. Last one. Holding it down. Pulse it low. 2 8 counts here. My heels are glued to the floor. Good. 6, 7. 1 more. 8. Keep that going. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Last round, full range. Take it down and lift. Down and lift. You want to come down like you're sliding down the wall so that chest is lifted. That back is nice and straight. Keep working for it. 2 more. Last one, holding it down nice and low. Keep that pulse here. 2 8 counts. Make sure those heels are glued to the floor. Core is tight. And you are breathing, because we often forget to do that, myself included. Keep it low. For 4, 3, 2, holding it at the bottom. Keep those arms out. Roll those shoulders down and back. Make sure they're not picking up by your ears. I want you to lift the right heel and drop left heel. So you're staying low in that plie. You're just lifting your heels up off the floor. Lift the right, roll it down, lift the left. Keep that going up. Up, that weight is centered. 4, 3. Now, any kind of injuries, you can keep this going. Otherwise, on both heels. Lift it, lower. Lift, control it. Try not to let those ankles wobble around. Even if it means moving slower than my pace. Roll it up, roll it down, roll it up. You should feel the front of those legs working. Lift and lower, lift and lower. Give me 8. And down. Good. 7. Awesome, guys. 6. Hoping you're feeling it. You got 4 more of these. 4, 3, 2. Last one. Now hold the heels down for a second. If you feel like you need something to hold on to, now would be a really good time to grab onto a chair. Otherwise, you're going to hold those heels up. You're going to squeeze those thighs together as you straighten the legs, press the heels forward. And you're going to make your way right back down. So you're going to go lift and lower, lift and lower. Any kind of knee issues, you can keep your heels down. Good, guys. I'm going to check you out. Good. Nice and controlled. Good. Keep that going. Remember, head, shoulders, hips are always in one line. Good. Give me 4, 3, 2. Last one, you're going to hold that plie from here. Drop the heels and lift. Drop and lift. Remember, you can always do one at a time if you want to modify, or if you just feel like you need a little break but still want to keep moving, you can always do one at a time. Keep that going. Lift and lower. Really working to stabilize around those ankles. Lift and lower. These look good so far. Give me 4 and drop. 3. Good. 2. Last one here. Keep the heels up. Extend the legs. Squeeze the inner thighs. Drop. Press the heels forward. Drop. Try to keep those arms out if you can. They might be getting a little fatigued. This is good. We're trying to work them. So lift and lower. Lift and lower. Looking good so far. Give me 4 more like that. Then we have 1 more set. 4 and down. 3 and down. 2. Last one. Hold that plie. Keep those heels up. You're going to drop them down and lift. So you can get a little lower in that plie. Really make those legs work for you here. Keep those arms out to the side. Drop down and lift. Down. Almost at the finish line of this particular series. Keep that going. Give me 4 more just like that. Lower and lift. 3 and lift. 2. Last one. Keep those heels way up high. Really extend those legs. Extend, squeeze, and drop. Squeeze the inner thighs. Drop. Arms stay out. Heels stay pressing forward. And you are breathing. There's a lot going on at once here. And drop. Lift and drop. So far, so good. Give me 4 more just like that. 4. 3. Good. 2. Last one here. And drop it down. Grab water if you need it. towel off. You do need your mini band for this next part, if you have it. If you don't, you could also use light weights. I'm gonna put it right above my wrists. You can kind of see where I have it there, right? This next part's gonna be fun. So, super important, you keep that core nice and tight. I'm gonna give you a side view just so you can kind of see where I'm going a little bit. So, standing to the side, keeping those arms up overhead, core is tight. You're gonna send those hips back in that squat, and you're gonna drive through the heels. Doesn't seem like a lot at first, but keeping those arms overhead, pulling out against that band makes it significantly more difficult. If you only have weights, keep those weights held up. Let's do it together. Squat down, drive the heels to the floor, squeeze the glutes at the top, keep pulling out against that band. Good, drop and lift. Exhaling at the top and lift. Good. You look good, guys. Keep that going. And up, down, and up, down, and up. 4 more just like that. You have 4, lift. 3, pull out against that band a little more. 2, last one. Hold it down, small pulses. Pulse. Again, that pulse acknowledge your knees, you hold it down. Keep those arms up, keep pulling against that band. Pulse is low. 8, pulse. 7, hips way back. Make sure that weight is in those heels throughout. If you wanted to pick up your toes, you could. 4, pulse. Good. 3, you have 2, and 1. Come on up. Keep the tension on that band. So you're still pulling out slightly. You're gonna lift up, up. So thumbs are up. All that tension is in the back of the shoulder. If you have weights, same thing. Just hold the weights in hand and lift. Good. Lift. Breathing throughout. Hitting those shoulders a little bit. Keep that going. You have 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Keep pulling out against that band. Now you're going to pull your elbows in, extend. So side view, extend. No higher than the shoulders. But keep pulling out. That's the key. That's what makes you work. Right? These look good so far. 8, and in. 7, pull out a little more. 6, make sure that core is tight. You got 4 left here. 4, and in. 3, and in. 2, last one. Good job. We're going right back to the top. So arms up overhead, shoulder blades press down the back, pulling out against that band, going into that 4-inch squat, hips back, and lift. Weight in those heels. You really gotta keep that core nice and tight, right? Because you want to keep that upper body lifted. So you have to be very cognizant of that. Good. Down and up, guys. These squats are awesome. Good. Driving through the heels, exhaling at the top. Give me 2 more. Then we're gonna make it a tad bit more fun. Holding it down at the bottom. Small pulses, down, down. Keep pulling out against that band. Weight in those heels, under that belly button scooped in and up, nice and tight, so it's supporting that low back. Keep that movement going. Small pulses, down, 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 down. You have 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it up. Keep that tension on the band. Lift. So you have those forward raises. I'm pulling out against the band as I lift, inch up, inch down. My fingertips are relaxed. My shoulder blades are pressed down the back. That way my back really supports the movement and it doesn't hurt my neck. All right? Keep going. 8, 7, 6, 5. Looking good. 4, 3, 2. Tension on that band. Pull it in. Center. And extend. In. Extend. In. Keep pulling out against that band, guys. I shouldn't see any slack. So far, so good. Keep that going. Give me 4 and in. 3, pull it out a little bit more. 2, and 3rd and final set right into it. Extend those arms up overhead. Pull out against that band as much as you can. Drop those hips back. Good. Weight in those heels. Really make those glutes work for you here, guys. Get nice and low. keep that chest lifted. So you don't want to go so low that that chest drops down so far, right? Good. Give me 4. Watch those knees, make sure they don't pass the toes. You have 2. Last one, I want you to hold it down. Tension on that band, small pulses, if you can. Otherwise, you hold it steady. Good, 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 good. Pulse it low, low, low. Good. Give me 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and bring it on up. Extending those arms forward, pulling out against that band. Pulse it up, up, up. Good. Lift, lift. Keep that going. Up, up. These look good, guys. Third round's usually where the magic happens because those muscles are fatigued and you're working right through that burn. Breathe through it. 4, 3, 2. Last but not least, guys, pull it in. Squeeze the shoulder blades together, right? You really want to create that tension. So squeeze, extend, squeeze, extend. Good. Exhaling every time you bring those elbows back. These look good so far. Give me 4 more just like that. You have 4. Good. 3, 2. Last one here. And relax. Good stuff, you guys. Hopefully you're feeling pretty good. We're actually going to make our way down to the floor here. So let me bring it down. So if you need water, grab it. If you'd like to towel off, do that too. And once you've done that, you're going to grab onto that mini band if you have it, and you're going to put it right underneath your knees, right? So that right there, you're going to lay on your side. Bring that back a little closer. So core is tight. You're going to lay on back, hands pressed into the floor here, right? So make sure that your feet are wide enough apart that there's tension on that band without any slack. I want you to hold those hips up. Press the palms into the floor, heels drive through the floor here. Hold it there, your heels are gonna lift up and down. So lift and lower. Both your heels come up and down, up and down. Good, lift the heels and lower, lift and lower. Keep that going. Good job. Lift the heels. 2 more just like that. Lift and lower. And now, heels down, post out against that band. Out, out. So those knees are going out to the side. Your hips are staying up nice and high here. Pulse it out, 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 out. Good. Try to get those hips up a little higher. They're going to want to drop on you as you fatigue. You have 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep those hips up. Second set, lift the heels and drop. So you're coming up to the toes and down. Well, I should say balls of the feet and down. Lift and lower. Good. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. So heels way up. Really driving the balls of the feet to the floor. Lift 4 and drop. 3. Good. 2 more here. 2. Now, heels down, hips up, post out. Out. So if you have the band on, it's a little bit more difficult just because you had that tension. But because we're doing so many repetitions, if you don't have the band, totally fine, because we're still going to try to burn you out anyway. So either way, you're good. Keep pulsing out to the side. Out, 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 out. Last 4, 3, third and final set for good measure. Lift the heels up and drop. Now, because we are doing so many reps, if at any point you feel like you're compromising your form because your muscles are fatiguing, which is natural, totally fine. You take a break, you jump back in when you're ready. Good, lift the heels way high. 4, drop. 3, 2, last 1. Hold the heels down, last set, pulse out, out. Hips up a little higher, press them up. Don't let them drop on you. They're gonna want to. You have out to the side, out, out. Out. Give me 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and drop those hips down to the floor. Bring the knees into the chest for a second, just to give that low back some love. Just kind of rock side to side, rolling out that low back here. Should feel good. Now we're actually gonna keep the band right where it is for this next series. You're gonna start by laying on the right side of your body. So I like to come all the way down here and kind of rest my head on my elbow. Some people feel more comfortable head in the palm. Do what feels good, okay? You're gonna extend that top leg, flex at the ankle, and just lift from here. So you're just gonna lift up, drop, lift, and drop. That top hand presses into the floor in front of you, core nice and tight. So lift and lower, keep that going. Lift and lower, lift, lift, good. Give me 4 more just like that. 4, 3, nice, slow and controlled. 2, holding this last one at the top, small pulses. Lift, lift. Good, so really differentiating between those 2 movements. One's a full range, one's a small pulse, right? Keep that top foot flexed. 4, 3, right into that second set, taking it all the way down and lift, down and lift. Squeezing that glute at the top, exhaling every time you lift that leg. And lift, 3 more, down and lift. You have 2, last one, holding it up at the top, small pulses, up, up. While you're here, really bring that attention to that midsection. This is your powerhouse, this is what's keeping you stable here. Make sure that top half of your body isn't rocking and rolling. 4 more counts, 4, 3, 2, third and final set, drop and lift. This is where you gotta breathe through that burn. Remember why you're doing this. It's good for you. Good, 3 more here. Last 2. Last one, holding it up, last set of those pulses. Lift, lift, keep it small, keep it controlled. Try to keep the rest of your body relaxed as you breathe through that burn. 8, 7, 6, I'm feeling it. You have 4, 3, 2, 1, drop it down. We need to do the same thing on the other side. So go ahead and flip it around. Get nice and comfy. This time we are working that right leg. So you're gonna flex that right ankle. Make sure your shoulders are stacked, core is tight, that top arm right in front of you, that hand rests on the floor, just keep it stable. Lift, full range, and lower. Same exact thing here. Lift and lower. You might find one side more difficult than the other, depending on what side your dominant side. We have 2 more just like that. Holding it up at the top, small pulses here. Lift, lift. I like doing, it's called unilateral movements, so working on one side at a time, because it really helps you to identify, where you're strong, where you need more strengthening. 4, 3, 2, second set, full range, all the way up and down. So squeeze that glute, lift up nice and high, really get some tension on that band if you're using the band. 4, and drop, 3, and drop, 2 more, last one, holding it at the top, small pulses, up, up, up. Keep that foot flexed, keep that body nice and steady. You have 8 more pulses here, 8, 7, see if you can brace your core a little more, 4, 3, third and final set, let's go full range, 8, and down, 7, and down, 6. You have 4 more here, 4, 3, 2, last one, holding it up at the top, breathing right through this burn, pulse it out, 2 8 counts, up, up, up. Ooh. You have 8 more to go here. 8, I'm only holding strong because I know all you guys are watching me, but I still want to drop it right now. 4, 3, 2, 1, and drop it down. That was a lot. Let's go ahead and flip onto your back. You can take that band off. You have it on. Let's stretch those glutes before we move on. So cross that ankle, that left ankle over the knee, reach behind the hamstring, pull it in. You can go ahead and relax your head down to the floor. Stretch out that glute. Hold it there for a couple seconds. You can rock side to side if that feels good too. I usually do that. And when you're ready, you're gonna go ahead and switch to the opposite side. So switch, grab on behind the opposite hamstring. Good job, guys. Just gonna breathe into it. Nice work. All right, so from here, just gonna keep it going. This next one takes a little coordination, so I will talk you through it. It seems confusing at first, but once you get the hang of it, it's great. So you're gonna lay on your back. You're gonna go ahead and bend your left knee, and you're gonna bring that opposite elbow to the knee, okay? Pressing the elbow into the knee. Opposite leg lifts. So again, let me talk you through that. Bend the knee, bend the elbow, bring together. Extend that opposite leg. From here, you can support the weight of the head, or you can keep your hand down to the side, whatever feels more comfortable. Push the elbow into the knee. That opposite leg is gonna drop down and lift. So nice straight leg here. The lower it goes, the more difficult it is. So keep that in mind. You're only going down as low as you can control it with that midsection. Lower and lift. Good. That's 7, 8. We're gonna hit 15 here. 9. Keep pressing that elbow into the opposite knee. Give me 5 more. 5. You should feel that a little bit lower in the abdomen. 4, 3, 2. Last one. And bring that knee in. Rock it side to side. We're gonna do the same thing on the opposite side, okay? So, bend the opposite knee. Bring that elbow in. Press it into that knee. Extend that opposite leg. You can support the weight of the head if you need to, and that's the head begin, dropping it down as low as you can support and lift. 2. Now the reason I like movements like this is because it really works your core without constantly bending and flexing that spine. So minimal pressure on the back, so long as you don't go too low. So that's 8, 9, 10, we have 5 more here. 5, 4, nice and controlled. 3, 2, last 1. And again, bringing those knees in, rolling in circles, massaging that low back. Again, reverse the direction of that circle. From here, you can either put your hands behind your head and hold up like this, or if you have any kind of low back issues, like I do, I usually put my hands underneath my hips and I drop my head to the floor. So do what feels good to you. You're gonna give me a slight bend to the knee, and you're just gonna drop down, both legs, and lift. Now, to modify this movement, so you can go ahead and start, to modify, you either bend those knees more, to take the pressure out of the low back, or you can do one side at a time. So again, really work with where you're at today. Drop and lift. Really make sure that those shoulders are relaxed. You're breathing. All super important. Drop and lift. Drop. Now, if you feel like you can't go at my pace, no big deal. You're home. Go at the pace that feels good for you. As long as it works for you, I'm happy. Good. Give me 5 more here. 5 and lift. 4 and lift. 3, 2, last 1, and bring those knees in. Again, rolling out that low back. The good news is we're not doing 3 sets of this stuff. So 1 and done. So that's good. All right, we're gonna flip it over into that plank position. We're gonna do it on the elbows. Now, if you need a modification, you can always drop your knees, and that's totally fine. But if you do drop your knees, make sure your hips stay up, right, and forward of the knee, if that makes sense. Everybody who's not modifying, you're gonna come up in that plank, you're gonna push your elbows to the floor, and I'm just gonna shout out, lift the right leg, lift the left leg, and you do it if you can, okay? So everybody up in that plank, core nice and tight, really push that floor down, drive those heels back. You're just gonna hold it here for 15 seconds. So hold, 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 keeping that core nice and
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you, Stacy. That was great.
Bye. Thank you.
Stacy, what did you get your degree in? Stacy.